Good morning, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. Lots of people emailed me, messaged me that their masculines reached out to them. Congratulations. That's lovely. Hopefully it's the start of something beautiful and it wasn't just like a, hey, happy Valentine's Day. So if you didn't have a good Valentine's Day, I'm very sorry, and just know that you are loved anyway. And today, I woke up at about 2 o'clock this morning because that's just the usual for me. I tried to go back to sleep at like 4, and I fell asleep for probably 35 minutes, and I woke up to this song called Man Enough Now by, who's that by? Bandi. So I will link that in the description box, but that is for somebody. Somebody's masculine wants this reading to get to you. So if you're here, there is something here for you, okay? We're just going to jump right in and get started. Thank you for being here. If you don't like the fuck word, please just leave now. If you haven't subscribed, please do. All right, Spirit. What does this masculine want to say? Besides, now it's just energy. So if your masculine is a woman, that's fine. You can just reverse it. It's just easier for me to say he because my masculine is a he. All right. So what does this masculine want to say? Why is he waking me up for? What does this masculine want to say? Alright. So we've got the Knight of Wands. This is forward movement, very fast forward movement. We've got the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, Justice. We've got the King of Swords, the Death card, and the Queen of Wands. So here's the thing. It's funny the karmic comes up because I was, just before this reading, like I'm going to talk about, because so many people are asking me for karmic readings about Valentine's Day. And I'm not going to do that. And I wasn't going to do that because people get so obsessive about karmics that you're revolving your whole relationship and life around them. You're feeling jealous and bitter and upset, and you need to know every detail about what's going on with specifically the karmics. And not a lot of people are going to like what I have to say, and that's completely fine. You should not be jealous of your masculine's karmic. Whether it's karmic energy, whether it's a soulmate, it doesn't matter because that person is helping your masculine grow in ways that you cannot, okay? So when you really focus on the karmic or the soulmate that they're with, whoever that third party is, what you're doing is you're drawing more attention to that. So you're putting that out into the universe and you're helping that relationship last, okay? What you should be doing is sending love to the karmic. You know why? Because they're people. And you being a divine feminine, you are supposed to show love to everybody and be that difference in the world, okay? So what I mean by that is, you know, to help your own relationship, if you have such hard feelings towards the karmic, then you really need to look at yourself and understand why the jealousy is there. You know, yes, I know it's painful, but it doesn't have to be. I've never, ever been jealous of my masculine's karmic. Or she's actually a soulmate. So that just makes it even worse because they don't have a super toxic relationship. Never been jealous. You know why? Because I know who I am to him. And no one will ever be that. So it doesn't matter if you're focusing all your energy and stalking the karmic or the soulmate and you know, you just can't handle it. You really need to take a step back and ask yourself, why are you so focused on that person? Okay. Why do you have so much hate towards that person? That is just areas where you need to grow as a divine feminine, as a person, to be your best self. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because we do have the karmic here. So yes, I will be talking about the karmic. No, I will not be talking about how their Valentine's Day was. And they are leaving the karmics or the soulmates. And that's what was always supposed to happen, which is why you don't need to focus on that aspect. Okay, you're supposed to be focusing on yourself. Checking in on your masculine is perfectly fine as long as you're not obsessively watching 800 tarot readings a day. I used to do that, and it's very toxic. You're just looking for something to resonate with you so you can feel better, but that's not really helping you feel better. Okay. So if you're doing that, I would cut down. Even if that means not watching me, that's totally fine. I want what's best for you. So, you know, in terms of sending the karmic love, you should do that because everybody deserves love. And you know what? Your masculine is with the wrong person, right? Well, that karmic or soulmate also has a person that they're supposed to be with. So send that karmic or soulmate love. Say, I want you to find your perfect person, because their person is not your person, okay? But sending them hatred and jealousy and bad vibes, I don't care what they've done to you, okay? You need to rise above that and make this about your and your masculine's connection and cut the karmic out of your energy, because you're just bringing more of that into yourself, okay? All right, that rant's over. So this Three of Cups, this is a third party situation. The karmic is here. The thing is your masculine is also here, and he wants to speak because he has been through a rebirth. It is dead between him and the karmic or the soulmate. It has been for a very long time. Okay, this justice is a breakup or a divorce. This has taken a very long time for your masculine to do because they're actually good people. And I know some people say, well, they can hurt us, but they can't hurt the karmic. That's not true at all. Most of the time, they met you after they were already with this person. They don't want to hurt anybody. And they think about hurting the people that they made promises to, hurting the people that they really, really loved once upon a time, right? And it breaks their heart to not be in love with that person anymore. It breaks their heart that they have spent so much time and money and effort trying to make that situation work. But it needed to happen, you guys. So no, your masculine's not going to hurt you, but not the karmic or the soulmate. They need that person to help them grow and be that stepping stone for them. Okay. They have to go through those lessons on their own to be ready for you to understand, hey, I need to choose myself and be happy for myself, because most of the masculines are so disconnected from their emotions. They are there, but they don't listen to them because they think being a man or even a woman is supposed to be a certain kind of way, and they're very honorable and they can't break their promises, and they feel like pieces of shit for cheating or falling in love with somebody else in the first place. But they are coming with this Knight of Wands, okay? They want to speak. Whoever's masculine woke me up, they want you to know I am man enough now to be able to end it with this karmic or soulmate, because I've known for a long time that the situation is dead, but I haven't done anything about it. I talk myself out of it every single time. This particular masculine has thought many, many times, I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this. I'm not happy. Last minute, they want to talk about leaving. They want to talk about divorce. All of a sudden, they feel so bad and they talk themselves out of it in the last second. Okay. But the third party situation is done and over with. This particular masculine is done. All right. They know since they've been through that awakening and that rebirth, they know that it's time. Okay. Other masculines are still thinking about it. They're still freaking out about it because they are overthinkers. All right. What else about this masculine? somebody's masculine. Now, this reading can be for different people. Different parts could resonate with you. That's how energy works and reading works. Now, we have camera here, and the first thing that was right next to the karmic. We have the snake and seduction. Okay, somebody's masculine saw pictures or a video of their karmic or soulmate with somebody else. All right, they saw that, and it's very heartbreaking for them. Now, others of you, obviously we have the karmic here. We do have this breakup, stopping the pattern, right? Because the longer that they stay with karmics and soulmates, it's because they're not choosing themselves. They're putting other people above their happiness. There comes a point when you go through that awakening that you're like, you know what? I'm not happy. I have one life to live. Why am I living it in a way where I'm not truly happy, right? Separation with the karmic. Now, this masculine wants you to know. They look at your pictures all of the time. Okay? All of the time. They watch you. They do. They do watch you. And you might think, if you haven't spoken in a long time, like, oh, they forgot about me. No, they didn't. They keep tabs on you. Okay? We've got seduction here. And that matches up with this Knight of Wands, because that's a very sexual, passionate energy. We also have passion. Insane chemistry. We have kisses, which is giving and receiving affection, falling in love, unconditionally loving. We've got I like you, which is actually liking the person that you love, right? Wanting to spend time with them, wanting to hang out with them. This is cassette, outdated thinking, replaying events over and over again in your head, right? Look at how I fucked up my whole life for this other person that, you know, they also have a person and I'm keeping them from their person. So their way of thinking has completely shifted, and they are ending things with this karmic or this soulmate, okay? Something happened, could have been on Valentine's Day, where they're, you know, having to express themselves to this person, and it was really hard for them to, you know, say, oh, I'm in love with you. I love you so much. Here's all of these things, when really they were thinking about you. Even if they didn't message you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So this conversation, because this masculine is ready to speak, this conversation is very seductive. Could end in getting some, you know, having some sexual fun. But it's very passionate. It's very enlightening. It's very, you will notice the difference from the last time you spoke to your masculine, when they had this outdated thinking, like, oh, I can't leave that situation because of this and this and this. I have so many obligations to this person, right? That's done because they stopped with the conditioning. I can't get divorced. That's against my religion. I can't get divorced. God will hate me. I can't, you know, sometimes you marry the wrong people. Now, I'm not saying break up marriages, but I am saying if you are with the wrong person, you do not have to stay in a situation being unhappy because you married them. Okay. God wants you to be happy. If you don't believe in God, the universe wants you to be happy. Whoever you believe in, they want you and your masculine to be happy. All right. They don't want you to live in misery because you signed a paper. Okay. Jeez, I am on one today. All right, Spirit. What else does this masculine have to say? What else does this masculine have to say? Jeez, that's a lot of cards. All right. Oof. Got the Six of Cups. We've got the Hanged Man, Temperance, the World, Five of Wands. There you are, Empress. Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, King of Wands, Nine of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So what your masculine wants you to know is this, sorry, that was my dog, it scared me. This situation with a karmic or the soulmate is done. This is the world. That cycle has stopped because they have done that healing. Okay. They are so sick and tired of lying and trying to defend themselves, because you know why? The karmic or their soulmate can also feel that the masculine isn't as invested anymore. They can feel that. Even if they don't know about you, they can feel that they are in love with somebody else. They might not have said anything yet, or they might have said something, you know, on Valentine's Day, like, oh, wow, you gave me a gift card. That's not very thoughtful, because it was so hard for them to even do anything in the first place. Give me just a second. Go on. Boy. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. Go. Go. Sorry. And I don't have pants on, so hopefully. Anyways. So, again, they have thought about leaving this situation numerous times, over and over and over and over again, for years and years. Even before they met you, for years. But they were scared to lose money. They were scared to leave this person alone. They were scared to be alone, because it's such an environment that kept them stuck, right? But this is also an awakening, a new perspective, gaining balance, which is what they have been doing, understanding what true love is, knowing that this person that they're with, the arguing and toxicity, and maybe it's not super toxic, but they're just, the emotions aren't there anymore, right? This is competition, jealousy, bitterness. So for some of them, no matter what they did, it was never enough. They do and do and do, and the other person just takes and takes and takes, and they are so unhappy. But since they started healing, they were focusing on their own happiness. You know why? Because you were doing the same, and everybody forgets this is not a 3D relationship. It is not the same as, oh, if you love me, you'll leave. That's not how it works, okay? You have to get out of that mindset. This is an energetic connection where you both mirror each other. So if you make decisions to make yourself happy, they will do the same eventually. All right. All right, Spirit, last deck here. Anything else? Anything else? Look at that. Divine Masculine. Okay. Commitment. They might not know the word twin flame, but they know who you are. We've got pride and ego, self-worth, guide, devotion, fifth dimension, unawakened, bound, and patience. Guess what it ends with, though, guys? It ends with the divine masculine standing in his power, or her power, which is beautiful because their pride and ego has kept them stuck. Not that they were unawakened, because they weren't, okay? They noticed the connection intensity first, which is why they leave first, right? But their pride and ego has kept them so stuck, saying, I can't leave this situation because of this, or the other. What are people going to think of me, right? They were shutting their eyes on purpose to the signs that they were receiving from Spirit because they felt so bad, all right? But now their self-worth is up because they have been guided to you. They are devoted to you, even if it doesn't seem like it. They've been guided to you through the fifth dimension. Things happen to them just like they happen to you. They see signs. They see everything, okay? I know that for a fact. They want to thank you for your patience because they know this has taken a very long time, but they're starting to choose themselves. That's beautiful. This masculine, that's what he's going to say when he reaches out, okay? He is ready. Or she. All right. Last words here. My mind and heart always comes back to you. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Do you see? Do you see what has changed now? They finally learned the lesson they were supposed to learn. They tried, it didn't work. They tried again, it didn't work. They tried again with this other person, it didn't work. And now they're like, man, this is never going to work. Why am I doing this to myself? A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. Those signs that I just told you about. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. And that's okay. So energetically, right? Some masculines are past this point. Some of them are still in this 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy where they're just obsessively thinking about it. I miss the feel of you next to me. All right, last messages. If you guys want a personal reading, my email is below. They're super affordable. If you want a reading with Melissa, I'll put her email below as well. I love your voice. I want to touch you. Ooh la la. I fantasize about you all the time. Because with you, I'd withstand all of hell to hold your hand. And guess what this means? This means that now they're becoming unscared. They will hold your hand through all of the hell that you guys will endure, because there will be chaos after this, okay? But you will go through it together. It's me, not you. Got 1111 here. You are an angel. Got 444, which is about stability. No one has ever made me feel the way you do. You're the strongest person I know. I could never forget you. I've accepted who you are to me. I never meant to hurt you. I'm scared of what people will think. I said that earlier, but that's changing, right? Because they're emerging or have emerged into this magnificent, brave person. We've got text me, and then we've got a year. So this year, if this was a personal reading, I would go into what's happening within the year. But again, communication very soon. For you, it could be in a year, but for most of you, it's very soon. And in a year, you could be married, okay? Because next year is 2022. Lots of unions happening. It's 2222 on the clock right now. No coincidences, but in a year's time, you will see how different your entire life is, okay? So keep choosing yourself, love everybody in the situation, and have a good day. Bye.